Happy December and happy holidays. I just returned from the National League of Cities City Summit Conference. There I had the opportunity to be one of the 20 members of the Presidential Platform Task Force to elevate the priorities of local government in the 2020 election. The task force included big cities and small towns from Wisconsin to Mississippi. Here are the 3 things that you need to know about the effort. First, we identified key values for how we as local government leaders want the federal government to engage with us. Those values are respect, partnership, inclusion, and accountability. If you notice a parallel with the Utah League of Cities and Towns pillars for legislative advocacy, you're correct. In fact, I shared our pillars of respect, collaboration, and outcomes with the task force, and they embraced our pillars. Just as we want the President, members of Congress, and the state legislature to respect our role in City Hall, we respect their roles in setting, in the case of the President and members of Congress, national policy for our collective constituents. Second, we outlined the top policy priorities for 2020 and beyond. Those priorities include, first, building sustainable infrastructure; second, creating a skilled workforce; third, ending housing instability and homelessness; and fourth, reducing gun violence. You'll recognize transportation and housing from our priorities here at the League. You should know that there was tremendous back and forth about these priorities and keeping our focus on how the local governments and the federal government can work together to make progress. Not every vote on every issue was unanimous in the task force, but we had an open and thoughtful dialogue. The NLC membership then endorsed these values and priorities at the City Summit. Third, we discussed how to share these priorities in federal elections with both Republicans and Democrats. Yep, my right hand and my left hand. For example, NLC will share these priorities with the President and his team. NLC will also have Democratic mayors who have not endorsed any Democratic candidates do live interviews online with those candidates in Iowa in December. NLC will also reach out to media outlets, stakeholders, and other leaders. The ultimate objective is not just to get a nice reply or a pat on the head. The ultimate objective is a commitment from federal leaders to partner with local government to tackle these priorities. We urge you to raise your voice with federal candidates about the values and the priorities that matter most to you. You can learn more at nlc.org/citiesagenda. By extension, we urge you to use your titles as mayors and council members to endorse federal and state candidates that commit to partner with us, respect our role, and focus on outcomes that will improve the quality of life of our collective constituents. On behalf of all of us here at the Utah League of Cities and Towns, we wish you a happy holiday season, and we thank you for your friendship and your engagement. We'll deck the halls of the Capitol next month, so enjoy the peace and joy of the holiday season with your friends and family. Thanks also to the National League of Cities for reminding federal candidates and policymakers that government closest to the people governs best.